Hi. Hey YouTube, it's Neek back at you, and I'm here for my second video of my vertical sleeve gastrectomy journey. Today is December 18th, 2012, and as it stands, I'm still pre-op. Like I said in my video last, that my surgery is set for February 19th, 2013, 2 days after my birthday. Yes, honey, Aquarius, repping hard. Um, just here to talk to you guys a little bit. Call myself trying to video my journey because I want to keep myself accountable. I want to stay on the up and up, and sometimes when you seclude off to yourself, it's very easy to fall off. But when you put your life out there for people to see, it keeps you accountable because you want to stay 100%. You want to stay doing well. So I'm just here to talk to y'all a bit today about pre-op setbacks and roadblocks. Yeah, I messed that up. Setbacks and roadblocks. I run into some. Come to find out, I had all my little labs done back in August, and my iron and my hemoglobins came back very low. So they told me that they were a little leery of doing the surgery and that we would see what we needed to do and, get everything up to date. I was thinking that they would have done labs on me again since then, and they haven't. So I got a call from my doctor's office telling me that everything was put on hold as far as my surgery was concerned until I have my labs redone and I get my iron up. So, because I am anemic, it runs in the family. All the women are severely anemic. So I was like, cool, I can do that. So I made an appointment with my primary to come in and have my lab work redone to see if my numbers were up. Unbeknownst to me, I needed to have that done so I could have cardiac clearance. Now, the cardiologist who I've been dealing with, I'm trying to squeeze all of this in to get back to see him so that he can clear me so I can have my endoscopy on the 11th of January and move forward with my surgery. But I may not be able to do that because the cardiologist is going to be out of town for the first 3 weeks of January. So if I don't get an appointment to see him before December's out, it basically puts everything I have on hold. With that said, when they gave me this news, I'm sorry I'm moving this camera a lot because I'm trying to focus and get a good angle. Make it look like I got a neck. Yes, I'm stressing the neck. I want my neck back. But if I don't get an appointment with him before the end of December, which like Christmas is next week, so really I don't think I'm going to get an appointment or I see another cardiologist on the team. I'm going to have to put everything on hold until he comes back. If you're going to be gone for the first 3 weeks in January, that pushes everything back. Like, everything. Yeah, I know. That's how I feel. So, having that news delivered to me put me in quite a bit of a funk. I'm going to be real with y'all. Like, I got irritated, frustrated, just mad because I've done what I was supposed to do for like the last 6 months almost. And then it's like I get to the very end and I'm ready to cross the threshold and, start this new journey, new life. And bam, there's a freaking roadblock and hurdle. It's okay, I'll get over it. But I just want to tell y'all what that did to me because I don't know if anybody else has experienced this. I'm sure they have because I'm not the only human with emotions. So when I do come to issues like that and I'm trying to do something and I get a roadblock like that can really derail what I'm trying to do in the time frame that I'm trying to do it or what I set my hopes on, it really discourages me. And my first thought was like, man, I don't even want to deal with this. I don't even want to do this no more. Like, I've been doing what I'm supposed to do. Why this can't happen? Why you gotta tell me before now that y'all need all this stuff done? Like, it really just did that to me. So yeah, I had to be quiet. I thought I heard my doggies doing something they ain't supposed to do. Let me check on them real quick. Mandy, stop it. Okay, I'm back. She's messing with stuff. But anywho, it put me in a funk, and it's like I just didn't want to be bothered. Just want to sleep all day, cause I was frustrated. I was upset. I felt like I did what I was supposed to do, and why we waiting to the very end to tell me that you're not giving me cardiac clearance when you could have told me this months ago? You gave me like 6 things to do, and I did all of them, and this right here was not one of them. Anywho, so yeah, got in my little funk, got in my little hole, sat in the bed all day, eating cookies, pissed, irritable, pissed, eating more cookies, pissed and irritable, and gained me 2 stress pounds. So I was down some pounds, down back up some pounds. It's cool because I didn't work them back off. I wasn't working out during that little week of my frustration. I was just pigging out and being a dunce cap for that because I wasn't hurting nobody but myself when I did it. Just keeping it real. That's what I did. But the lights came back on and I got myself back on track. I went back. I'm going to tell y'all what got me back on track. And I apologize in advance if it sounds mean what I'm about to say. But this is my truth. This is my reality. This is what did it for Nick Nick. I was sitting in my doctor's office waiting for him to call me in for my lab results and tell me what was what. And I was sitting across from this young lady, and she looked like she was about my age. I'm 25, so she had a pretty young face, and she was as nice as she wanted to be, you know, just making doctor's office small talk. And I'm going to tell you this about me as well. I'm a people watcher. I just, you know, it's not that I be giving people the evil eye or mean mugging, but I do. I watch people. I see what they're doing. You know, I look people up and down all the time. It's not nothing against them, but it's just something I do. It's something I've always done. And I looked at this young lady, and she was a heavy woman. She was a big girl, and I'm a big girl. So if I'm calling a big girl, then that means you're a bigger girl than I am. So I'm looking at her, and I'm like, if I don't get myself together, if I don't do what I need to do to get this surgery done, I'm like, I could be her in 5 years. I looked at, you know, the areas that I consider on myself problem areas, like my stomach and my thighs and everything else. And I looked at her stomach and I was like, you know how a person has like that pooch in the front, that like the hang low pooch. Like I got a pooch, but it just looked like I got a fanny pack on under my clothes, like that type of pooch. But then you have people that have like the hang low pooch, like when they stand up, it's like stomach that fall down in a thigh area, like do your pooch hang low pooch. And she had that. And you know, I ain't giving no snotty look or whatever because that's her body, and I'm sure she's at that stuff because she's dealing with her own health issues. And then I looked at her legs and I'm like, okay, she like can't close her legs because of the excess fat in between her thighs. Like I know as a big girl now, I don't really cross my legs because I will lose circulation if I do that. But like she couldn't close her legs because her legs were so big. And then, like, I know I'm always complaining about my neck. Like, she had no neck. Shorty was head and shoulders. And once again, this is nothing. I'm not trying to down her, but this is what woke me up, what made me look again and think about, Nick, this is why you're doing this. And, you know, I was sitting there talking to her, and as she was talking to me, I could hear her, like, gasping as she was talking for her breath. Like, it was more like a gurgling sound, like, you know, like Baby D, that type of stuff. And I was like, wow. Like, I know at some point she was probably my size and never thought that she gets to her size. And, you know, whatever her lifestyle is, I don't know. I'm not judging her at all. She's got to that point. And I'm like, well, I know that the habits that I've had all my life, I ain't nothing but a biscuit from being right there. And I don't want to be there. Like, that's not what I want. I want to have a long life. I want to have a healthy life. I want to be the best me that I can be for the rest of my life. So looking at her and talking to her, and like I said, she was sweet as pie, sweet as she wanted to be. And I hate to see a person so young with so many health issues that you don't have to have, that a lot of them probably are contributed to your weight. I've been fortunate and blessed enough not to have any, other than the fact that I am just healthy, not healthy, but heavy, and can't do all the things that I want to do physically. But I've been blessed, so I don't want to take that for granted. I just want to do what I have to do to get myself in the best shape ever. And I just want to thank y'all out there for listening to me ramble on for the last 9 minutes. What the clock say? 9 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm just keeping it real, giving y'all my truth as it comes to me. Just trying to be transparent as possible. You know, for those of y'all out there, like I said, I really do want to connect with you guys. I am from the Chicagoland area. If it's any sleevers out there, I call them sleever big sisters, anybody that can give me some advice about anything, or just, you know, connect to be a support group and, you know, just go forward. I feel like it's okay when you're doing it by yourself, but it's great when you have, you know, people who've been there, done that. They can share their story with you, share their journey with you. You know, I'm here for that. So you guys have a blessed one. This is Neek, and I'm out.